come in and say hello, hello, hello to everyone. I'm gonna make me another cup of coffee. I probably should make some tea. Sorry about that, y'all. I went to make me some tea. It wasn't no water in my thing, so now I gotta go in there and fill that stupid thing up. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Don't I look like somebody grandma? Because I am. And yes, I still have my Sarah shirt on because I slept in it. Well, I wore it till I went to sleep and then I put it back on this morning. It is what it is. Oh, thank you, Keish. You enjoyed class last night. Who else enjoyed class last night? Anybody else? Anybody else enjoyed class last night? It took a lot out of me because there's a lot going on in this here body right now. You did too, Day? That make me excited. Good. I'm happy I was in here. Y'all, we is in the thousands of classes. The thousands. They don't even tell what number we at no more. You fell asleep? Good. Yes, last night's class was awesome. Thank you. I finished this morning, but it was good. Pretty cool. It's all right. It's okay. That's why we record if you missed it. Listen, God knows what every single person needs at the time that they need it. And that's why I don't put no schedule on when we go online and all that stuff. Because God knows some people, It ain't always business hours that you need to hear from our dad. Sometimes you watch the rewatch this morning. I started to download them to my memory stick. Oh Lord, that still cracks me up every time I hear that. It's mind blowing to me, cause y'all got to think I come from a church family, so my mom and them used to buy the tapes of different preachers, and then she would listen to that one service a good 100 times before we didn't hear no more, and there was another speaker that came, and then she would play that over and over and over and over. So to know, I used to be mad about her doing that, but now that my circle littles is probably angry, well, I guess history does repeat itself. You said it was on time for you. That makes me excited. So I've been online a little bit, and two things that I saw that were kind of disturbing to me. Would you guys like to know what they are? Yes, over and over again. I was watching a rewatch when I got notified that you were on. Okay. The stuff, I know y'all saw the Ukraine hit Russia. Y'all saw the Ukraine hit Russia? Y'all remember what Putin said a couple months ago, right? This was like 2-3 days ago. And y'all remember the right before Christmas, I think it was, Putin got online and he said, America, mind your business. And then he said, if the Ukraine, if America get them weapons, it's a wrap because we not scared of y'all. Y'all remember? Well, they did it yesterday. They bombed into Russia yesterday. I hope y'all getting what that means for us. Everything that we've been preparing for could possibly be getting ready to go down just about right now. This could be the start of it. It's amazing that they did that before June the 6th. Y'all remember about the whole government lockdown could be government shutdown thing that Airbnb put out? And I said, what is going to happen before June the 6th that they putting this out? Y'all want to know something else crazy? Where I live, these apartments are kind of newer, but I've been here 3 years. It's crazy. They just about to put fire things in the rooms now. These apartments been here for however long, and y'all didn't have smoke detectors in the rooms, and all of a sudden, first it was the cameras out here. Now, after however many years this place done been here, now y'all about to put fire. Everybody know if the government want to watch you, they watch you through your fire thing. Who knows that? It's already echoing when I go in my hallway. Every time I'm on the phone, it's. And remember, I told y'all they be in my house when I'm not here. Now all of a sudden, after however long y'all been here, now y'all about to be putting these fire extinguishers in these. Right. Right. Okay. They've been here how long? And I told you, I said, I don't care what nobody say. Because you got to think about it, family, and I keep telling y'all this. They know we be over here. They know the things that we've purchased. And I've been around too many hood niggas not to know the signs. Real hood niggas. I ain't talking about the peons. I'm talking about the other kind. that make the cities move. I've been around different type of people, and I remember the things that happened and how the folks was on them and what they did. I ain't forgot. That's how I knew them cameras was coming, and I said it to y'all, and the next day they was out there putting them cameras out there. And I had already been here a year or whatever, however long. You said they put lights in our kitchen, and y'all cannot get the cover off? That part. That part. You feeling me now? I said, oh, that's interesting. Because it's probably going to go right here, which is right above me. They should have been there before you moved. Girl, and been here 3 years. Come on. And they've been here way before that. All of a sudden. I told y'all what the damn internet things say out there, G-O-V. E-E-E, just like we say it here. And I had been here, and before that, that was not a thing. And then it was. It's a real thing. You sent me what video? You act like I watch it. Now, you know I don't watch every one of them. Seen a video of a guy getting a bill in the mail for hopping the subway. He was shook. They got cameras everywhere. And do. So if you have not gotten your survival things, preferably food. Yes, and after you said that about the Wi-Fi 2 months later. Same thing. You got the same thing? Your Wi-Fi said the same thing, because we be here together. And we all went and started buying. I tried to tell y'all in the beginning of this. First of all, we bought all the survival books. We was buying every damn survival book they had. Then we was buying trenching tools, 10,000 at a time, because y'all was killing them stores. Y'all was selling all the stores out, and that's why we had so many different things. GOV is at Best Buy in the same section as the Ring cameras. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, here we go. Here we go. Well, thank you. They here. Because get this. I'm the only one in my building with a Ring camera. Nobody else has one. And my apartments let me know that because they wanted me to run my cameras back and see if I saw something. I guess the cameras are called GOV, but I'm the only one over here with one. So that can't be a thing for right here. Because it don't show my camera. It don't show me other people's cameras. Listen, I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy at all. Listen, my friend, they acted like they was the work crew busting up the street, and the whole time it was the people's. For 6 months in front of his house, they acted like they was working on the street, and the whole time it was the people. He said he knew it too. Because the day they hit his house, them the people that ran up in there. The very people that had been working in front of his house for 6 months. In real life. It controls lights and stuff as best I can see. Well, whatever it is, you got to think. Prior to whatever that was, the camera showed up on the property. Okay? And they hadn't been here. And they put them right here. Like, this is where they work. Put the lines at right here. Right on the side of where I'm at. Y'all seen it. I showed y'all. Yeah. Yeah. And all of a sudden, after 3 years, they about to put these good old fire alarms in here. Y'all done been on here when the fire alarm was going off. So you know it worked. Y'all, how many times we'd have been on here and the fire alarm used to go off and I would have to get off. So y'all know it works. So come on. Come on. Come on. And I wasn't even cooking. So you know it worked because it was working for other people's. It ain't even mine, and it was setting mine off. So you know they work. You don't even go, why I gotta be in a room if somebody else's can set mine off? Sums up. I already know. I already know what it is. Something is up. And it's the same feeling I used to give when I used to be in the world and in the way. I know what's going on around here. I'm not crazy. You got to think. We move too much stuff around. Do you understand? Because there's people that don't be in class, but they be in class. And like I said, they know what website, what social media you just left when you went and did whatever. So when we all go out and rush and buy certain things, they're paying attention to, I studied, they paying attention to buying trends. This is how they know who buying, what's the name, powder, what do you call that? Gunpowder and shells, and they pay attention to that kind of stuff. And if a certain amount of people buy it at the same time, they flag it. And then they go and see, okay, it's a real thing. You can't buy all the stuff that we bought in the last 2 years and they not pay attention. It's a real thing. And I told you, they was trying to figure out how in the world we knew before it happened. Because it wasn't news yet. That's why they're pushing the CBDC to monitor and control what we buy. Come on. You said it. But wait a minute. Did we talk about that? Didn't we talk about that 2 years ago? I said, while you can and while they're not monitoring as much of what you buy, go buy. Didn't we talk about that? How many classes did we have about that? Who remembers? We talked about that for a good 7-8 months straight. And now it's the... Who remembers me telling y'all them stocks and bonds and stuff, keep your money and buy your stuff? Y'all remember me telling y'all that? Okay, I want to read something to y'all that I saw today. So that's interesting. And I took a few screenshots. Here we go. Thank you, Miss Tyra. It says, in its quarterly banking profile profile report, the FDIC says banks are now saddled with more than $500 billion in paper losses on their balance sheets, due largely to the exposure to the residential real estate market, right? It says, although banks can hold securities until they mature without marking them to market on their balance sheets, and unrealized losses can become an extreme liability. Oh, did I not screenshot this all together? I'm going to just move on from that. It says, this is the 9th straight quarter of unusually high unrealized losses since the Federal Reserve began to raise interest rates in the first quarter of 2022. And then it says, the FDIC also says that the number of lenders on its problem bank list rose last quarter, According to the agency, these banks are on the brink of insolvency due to financial, operational, and managerial weaknesses or a combination of such issues. The number of banks on the problem bank list with those with a camel's composite rating of 4 or 5 increased from 52 in the fourth quarter of 2023 to 63 in the first quarter of 2024. The number of problem banks represent 1.4% of the total banks, which was within normal range for non-crisis periods, blah, 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 blah. So then it says these issues could cause credit quality, earnings, and liquidity changes for the industry. In addition, deterioration in certain loan portfolios and credit card loans. And they say it continues they continue to warrant the monitoring on it. So basically, you ain't gonna be able to liquidate your assets as easily and as quickly. Remember I told y'all about the economic crash coming? You remember? They're boosting everybody. They're inflating the market. I've been telling y'all that. Ain't no money. It ain't been no money since 2020. Matter of fact, it ain't been no money since December of 2019. They lying. Them machines don't work. I'm trying to tell you. Now they monitoring what we buy. But they got funds for genocide. Listen, they gonna do what they gonna do. But you gotta realize, Money Love, that's a part of the biblical prophecy. It's about to be a lot of that on every continent. It's about to be a lot of that. They just keep printing money and sending it overseas. Ain't no money though. Bricks. Come on. Ain't no money. That's why when people try to sell GameStop stocks when they're high, they couldn't sell. Yeah, because it ain't no money. Give me my money! It ain't none. Getting all the money back in the bank. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all something. So while there are things to buy, because don't forget, that country just woke up, Cuba, and nobody could access their money. Nobody. The ATMs wasn't working. They couldn't get their money out. Y'all remember this was just a couple of weeks ago. They woke up and couldn't get none of their money out of the bank. Y'all remember. You said exactly one brick dollar is equal to 55 American dollars? So we went and did exactly what Russia asked us not to do. He already laid it out what it was. He said, I'm not scared of NATO because I got better weapons than NATO. Okay. Yes, that makes BRICS the only one. Listen. If you don't have your survival stuff, you need to get it. If you don't have food that doesn't need to be refrigerated, I get all these beautiful meals everybody is making, but you need shelf-stable food. Y'all don't remember I told y'all, or maybe y'all do, I showed y'all, I think, a video clip that I had from like February, March, April, May of 2020 when they did something, address the union type thing or whatever, and I just so happened to catch it. And the man said, Russia don't gotta leave Russia to mess up our infrastructure. They just have to hit a button and they can hit our electricity and our water. You hear me? This was in 2020. It was, you know how it'd be the real high profile. What's the name? I'm gonna have to go back and look in it, look in my stuff, but I have it. I screen recorded it. You said we got enough beans for 6 months, and we'll continue to collect more. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's parts of ATL that has no water right now. Are you serious, Aunt? Atlanta has no water? Still think he didn't tell us early. Still think he didn't tell us 2 years ahead of time. And it's going to be a while before the water situation is fixed. False prophet, where? Dad, I love you so much. And I'm so grateful that you think about us. Even when you don't know you thinking about it. I mean, we don't know. Where is my... Oh, my God. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? And we got a water filtration straw in that bag somewhere. I'm not pulling it all out. You said God didn't tell us what? You said God didn't tell us the water was going to go bad. Who got their water filtration systems already? Raise your hand if you already got your water filtration system. One or the other. And two. God told us 2 years ago this time that the water was not going to be no good. And Auntie Sandra sent me a thing where they said 50% of the water in America, you shouldn't even be drinking it. Auntie, there she go. You said God told us before it was going to happen to get ready and get together. You still want to wait till the news tell you? Who still want to wait till the news tell them? Get your stuff. You want to keep waiting until the news tell you? When my dad told us 2 years ago what to buy before money didn't stretch as far? Before everything that went up 2 to 3 times the price? You said I haven't cooked with faucet water in over a year. Come on. Waiting for the news, you won't be able to get it. Good morning. Eggs is $10. You said what now? Eggs is $10. Eggs is $10? What? Okay. And they recalled a lot of y'all milk, didn't they? Who crazy now? Say it, Keish. Who crazy now? What do you mean? What info? Buy the chickens is cheaper. Everybody ain't got a space to put the chickens. I ain't got a backyard. But it is a good idea to buy some chickens if you can. Waiting on the news is a death trap. You said what? You said what? We have 2 videos called Survival and Survival 2.0 on YouTube, where you can go get all your stuff, if that's what you're talking about. Who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Come on, live in love fashion. Come on. Who ain't about to be ready? Who ain't got their survival stuff? Who ain't gonna be able to cook outside if they need to? Who about to be in here in the dark? No. I don't know if this the one. Which one is it? Is it on? No, that's the other one. Uh-oh, y'all. I need to charge. Well, this charge, why are they coming on? It's one of these, but y'all know the deal. Oh, I need to charge this one maybe. Or is that even the plug? No, that's something else. Duh. Who about to be, baby's about to be in the dark? Not ours. Because this is a very small. Now, this ain't about to run with no refrigerator or nothing, but you ain't got to be in the dark. You see that? You can sit this in the windowsill. Okay? And at least at night, your babies, and it come with 3 lights, 3 or 4 lights. It's charged, Pumpkin. It is. I thought it wasn't. I had put it in the wrong. I had the wrong thing plugged in there. I got the this plugged in. That's actually the. I plugged in this. That part. Right. Right. We got DVD player, rechargeable DVD players. This is just a small solar panel. It's on my list. If you go in my bio, it's up there. It's a couple different ones in there. And it's got a flashlight on it. It ain't gonna charge no big stuff, but it's got a USB on there. So it's got a radio on it. As you can see my little antenna here, you're welcome. All of this stuff I show y'all in our survival list. They get to drop in some crazy stuff over here. Who ain't gonna be okay? You said, yep, I just stocked up on DVDs. The Family Dollar was closing by my house. Okay, we talked about the stores closing and it not being nothing to buy, didn't we? You hear me? They on my, what's the name? All of this stuff is in my survival list, y'all, in my bio up here on Amazon. We ain't just got that. We got all kinds of stuff on here. We got survival food. This is just for the bare minimum. But we got the because it ain't gonna be none of this stuff around in the stores. This kind of stuff, you can make bread with this. You can make some blueberry bread or put a few in their oatmeal. We've been encouraging everybody to go to the food banks if you can, because some food is better than none. Put your pride to the side, because if it's wartime, baby, stuff gonna get scarce. If y'all thought the pandemic was bad, just watch out. You all have seen war-torn areas where people was waiting on them to drop big old bags of rice because the stores done been messed up and ain't nothing in there. You better go get your stuff. And they talking about hitting our infrastructure. That's our power and water. So with that, it ain't no sense in filling up your freezer with emergency food. You need to have stuff that if they hit our power and everything in your freezer and refrigerator spoil, care if you got a big one, because it's only so much ice. You can't cook all that meat if it ain't no power. We also have solar stoves. We have butane stoves, and we have wood burning stoves as well, portable ones. So we can heat the room if we all got to get in one room. Miss April, baby, I got to tell you, you evidently have never been starving, because when you starving, you'll eat a person. And I don't think nobody want their kids. Folks been eating oats. The only reason they not good for consumption now is because everything is genetically modified. But everything that God made was good. When man start playing with it, it might have started messing up. But baby, we ain't gonna be worried about that, because it says in the Bible, it says that women's gonna be running up in the hills and giving birth to their babies and eating them. I don't think nobody want to do that. This is what scripture say, and scripture seems to be playing out. The Euphrates done dried up, and all kinds of stuff is coming out the woodwork. So go on and get you some oatmeal and stuff. You don't want to have to eat your children. Plain and simple. You don't want to have to eat your dog. You might want to go, instead of blowing money on clothes and all of this stupid stuff, you'll be wanting to get yourself down to the food banks, because now they saying people can only come once a month when they was able to go 2 or 3 times a week or once a week. Now some places is only letting people go once a month if the food banks ain't got no food. And we got several people in several states here that said that the food banks sent out stuff saying that they need canned goods and they need canned meat and stuff, and powdered milk. So if they ain't got it, a woman, I saw that. I mean, I would listen. Yeah. Well, the Bible says that women are going to be giving birth and going up in the hills and trying to eat their kids because they so hungry. I'm trying to avoid that. To think of how hungry you have to be to eat your... Okay. Because people don't think this is happening. Oh, that's not going to happen. That's okay. People never think their house going to get robbed either until it do. People never think their identity going to get stolen until it do. And then it's too late because you ain't got nothing. You hear me? It ain't nothing in there. You can go find it, Rachel. All you got to do is Google it, pumpkin. That's it. It's in there. So if you wanna play, well, play then. If looking good and making sure people think you're living away, we are who's seen Leave the World Behind? Let's show you something how Obama put it in y'all face. Raise your hand if you watch Leave the World Behind. The big beautiful house with all of the luxuries had no food. You know who did? Kevin Bacon and that house that that little girl went to go find. It was nice, but they spent their money not on the luxuries, honey. They built a thing under their house and stocked it with food, and they knew it wasn't going to be no TV. So they had stuff like this around there. She was over there chilling. She was over there eating. We going to be like the little girl in the house she was at. Because all they had at that house was the music, liquor, and coffee. But I didn't see them eating not one thing. But that baby had to go find her some food. And in that movie, nobody was in charge. Come on now. And you don't even know if the roads is going to be up and moving for you to get to the store. Or if it's going to be complete chaos and it's mobs of people. And you want to wait to be trying to go and be with the looters? Well, fine. Do you? I don't want my babies to be in that situation, and I damn sure don't want to be in it. So we got stuff like canned bread. Who knew bread came in a can? I didn't until about 2 years ago. Okay? Do you understand? America ain't never had to go through, so they did. Okay. These kids can't go without a device. So if you got children, this is a good investment. You said that bridge came down in 10 minutes from my house. Are you serious? You live by the bridge, the Baltimore, was it Baltimore? 10 minutes, boom. Come on, baby. Tell them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Remember CERCA telling us we ain't going to be able to travel like that? So you'll want your kids and everybody to have their stuff because you might not be able to get to them because the roads. This is why we bought road atlases. So we ain't hopping on no highway. Roadways was locked up. Come on, baby girl. Come on. And guess what? We've been learning the back ways. How many times have we talked about an emergency plan so you don't get trapped on the highway? You need to know all the back roads because the first thing people do is go and hop on the highway and then they be locked on that bad beat. A United plane had to be taken out of service and deep cleaned after the passengers were throwing up. So remember when they just posted that video and somebody said it was from 2018 when old boy got off? Vanilla Ice. And now it's another plane, and that's the exact same news break 40 minutes ago. How long it's been since they put out that stuff about what's the name, and then somebody said it was from 2018, but it's happening right now? What was that, last week? That's what made me think about it. Okay. Remember I told you, I said, I be wanting to. But then oh, okay. Okay. Everybody's like, oh, that's old. Well, it sure ain't old this week. I'm so glad the Lord had me driving semi trucks back all in the day. Learned all the back roads. Come on. Come on. The plagues is showing up. And all these people worried about trying to impress people, we do not care. We ain't trying to impress nobody but the people that live in our house, honey. That's it. That's all. That's it. Nobody else. Show ain't my phone was on D&D and your live popped up. I said, let me tune in, baby, and thank you because you just confirmed. Listen, God know what everybody... Y'all can pretend and eat y'all Louis Vuitton sandwiches and y'all Burberry salads and your Gavinci toast. We gonna be eating real food. We ain't throwing away no canned goods. It don't matter if they pass the dates because it said they good for 30 years. Oh, okay, that's all I needed to know. They gonna be in there. The taste quality go down, but as long as the can ain't damaged, baby, I can eat it. I bet you I don't throw nothing away. You said my phone on D&D right now, and I just hopped into your live. Listen, who playing? Who playing? Who playing? Starvation is one of the worst deaths to die. God told us to be here. Come on. Yes, and as long as my babies have some food, it don't matter today. I'm trying to tell you. We'll be busy trying to stay sane with our books and bellies. Come on. And full bellies. And ears. I don't want no Prada pickles. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can pickle eggs. Girl, I'm from the country. We eat pickled egg. Well, my people eat pickled eggs and pig feet. I don't eat pig feet, but I eat a pickled egg in a minute. You said when I say I despise cream corn but refuse to toss it out. Yeah, because you can put it in some cornbread and make some cornbread pudding with it. You got some cornmeal and a little flour and an egg or two or some mayonnaise. That's another thing. You need to stock up on mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. Mayonnaise, because mayonnaise ain't nothing but eggs and oil. So if you need to make bread, anything that call for eggs and mayonnaise, eggs and oil, you could just put mayonnaise in it. I don't know if y'all know that or not, because mayonnaise ain't nothing but eggs and oil. And add a little water. So you need to stock up on mayonnaise. Yeah. Stock up on mayonnaise. They say you can put fresh eggs in a jar with water and limes and it'll preserve it. Yeah. Water, glass, and eggs. Yep. They got to be fresh from the chicken, though, I think. I don't think they can be store-bought because they wash the enzymes off. They got to be like fresh out the chicken. Because they strip the membrane or whatever that is. That's why all the eggs be white in the store. Yeah. You said you learn something new every day, especially over here. We learn something new every day over here. Uh-huh. Every day. And that's why we so smart. We love it. And they call us crazy, but we still already ready. We got our stuff. We got our buckets of survival food. We got our wood burning stoves. We got our solar stoves. We got our butane stoves. So who about to freeze? Not us. We got small axes so that we can chop down trees if we have to. We got stuff like this. Stuff like this. Stuff like this. Because it ain't going to be no butter if it ain't going to be no milk. Stuff like this. With a couple cases of butane where they need to be. And do. Because raise your hand if your stove is electric. Anybody got an electric stove? And an electric water heater? Anybody that don't got gas? So if they hit your power and the power out for 3 months, how you cooking? If you ain't got a fireplace, and if it ain't no power, it ain't going to be safe to cook outside and grill because niggas going to smell your food and come looking. So, how do you stay safe and keep your food to yourself? Okay? These are important things to have. These are, I don't even like kidney beans unless they in chili. But guess what? I bet you I'll make me some cornbread and some beans with some canned whatever, beef or whatever, or nothing. I'll put some meat powder in there, hell, if I have to. All you got to think about is the pandemic and how quickly the stores cleared out and how just nothing was there for a while. And when it did come, I'm going to looking to buy a house right now with a fireplace. Come on, Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Do you hear me? You have jars of beans? Good job. You said, and pest control, chickens eat almost anything. Okay. You can plant those and have more beans too. Come on, Edie. It's so much bouillon flavor to flavor everything. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Who about to be hungry? Who about to be cold? We got wool blankets. We got tents. Who was able? Not everybody I know is able, but if you was able to get a tent and some sleeping bags for you and your family or some wool blankets, are you not excited about that? It'll be the worst time because so many ports are closed. Come on now. I got an 8-sleeper tent, me too. I'm praying that God let my kids get to me. But if he don't, he might give me some kind of other, who knows? Who knows? But don't want to be caught out here without nothing, though. Don't want to be caught out here looking like I got it and really having it is two different things. I don't care. That's why, can I be honest with y'all? That's why even, how am I going to keep warm in my house? I got a wood burning stove like the grandmas used to have. They in my thing. We all have wood burning stoves. that we can cook on and heat our house with. They portable. If you go in my bio and go to my disaster preparedness list, you too can have one for under the price of about $139. I ain't gonna bring it in here, but yeah, that's how it's only me, so I only gotta heat one space. But if you got kids, you're gonna need something. If you got because we bought I don't know, we bought these 2 years ago, and they got the things that come out. We got heat gloves and heat tape, so we can nigga rig it. Hate to say it in the window if we have to. Do you understand? Who about to freeze? Not us. Who ain't about to be able to cook? And we got the stuff to go chop something down and dig something out. We got trenching tools right here with axes, the utility tools that the Army uses. You hear me? This is a utility tool. It hooks to a lot of other stuff, but this can give me what I need to get my house together. Yeah. It hooks in. Hold on, because this damn. It's a hammer. It's a wrench. But I also have this handy dandy, very sharp shovel. So if I really have to dig, because them little plastic cute little things ain't about to do nothing. But this is a saw. Okay, this thing is sharp too. I have to be very careful. You see it. It's a saw on one side. It's a wrench. It's a rope cutter. Pipe cutter. You see it? And it's very sharp. This is going to go in some hard dirt. You don't see it on my page. You have to go into, you can go to Amazon and type in CERCA TROVA disaster. Sometimes they be playing. It's in my bio. You got to look in the list. It's been there for 2 years. You might have to just go to Amazon and type in CERCA TROVA, and then it'll take you to my list. I know other people get to it that way as well. You're welcome. And then also I have 2 videos on YouTube, y'all. Survival and Survival 2.0. Please go in there. I show you all the stuff I have. Well, we didn't add a few things since then, but I showed you all the stuff I have. We have portable showers, y'all, because if it's not a lot of running water, you're not going to want to use all of your water and be wasting water. So this has a compass on it. Oh, let me finish showing y'all this. It's a lot of little pieces. I'm not going to bring all of them out. But this goes in the bottom of there. It's a compass. It's a fire starter. It's a window breaker. And it's a whistle. There go your window breaker. Okay. Got your compass on the end. Fire starter here. And then if you take this off, it's a whistle on the bottom of here. And this is steel or iron or something because it's cold and it's heavy. So just, oh, you have to create an account to see your list. Okay. Sorry about that. So this is 4 things in one. You won't be lost. You can tell somebody where you at. You can start a fire and you can break some glass. All in one little piece. And it screws in, but each one of these little poles has another utility tool in it. There's a knife, a rope cutter, right? What do I type in Amazon to buy that? A trenching tool. You can type in trenching tool. So not only did I just made a spear for hunting, right? But this has several things in it. My compass is on the end of it, my whistle, my fire starter, and it has more. And I can turn around and extend it if I need to. Whatever is in here that fell out. It is very sharp. Okay? Y'all hear that? This, so I can put my shovel on this. I can put my axe on this. It has several different knife, little attachments, screwdriver attachments, wrenches, and you see you can cut rope if you need to. You understand? It's important to have these things, family. This could be the difference between you and your baby starving to death, freezing to death, being trapped in a place that you can't get out of. These are important things to have. Not all those cute electronics that ain't gonna work here in a minute. Yeah, all of this is in the trenching too. I didn't even show y'all everything. It's a harpoon thing in here that go in one of them, but they keep falling out. Here go a little thing if I want to make a steak to fish with, right? I don't know if it'll go on this one. This goes on the other one. It's got rope in here. So if I wanted to put all those pieces together, right, I can fish with this. Or hunt. Or do whatever I need to do. Right? These things are going to be important. It did come with a flashlight. It's in my thing. It came with one. It's a flashlight in here. It came with a flashlight. It definitely did. It's a little green one that go on my head. Yeah. It's just not in this pack. It's in my actual bug out bag. But it comes with paracord. It came with a couple things. They're just not in here because it's all falling out and I broke the zipper. Those things could make a huge difference. There's not a lot of water, which they keep playing with now. This is my portable shower right here. It's got a rechargeable water heater on the bottom of it. The portable thing came with a little hanger, and I got portable water buckets. So, seeing as how I have this, if I wanted to heat up some water, a big pot of water, I could heat up some water, like heat it to boiling, then take half cold or whatever, get it to temperature, put it in this bag right here, put my little water heater down in there, and now I can take a shower because we're not going to have full baths and all of that. It's going to be a hit yourself with water, wash up real quick, hit yourself with water again, and try to, if you got other people, everybody might have, you only might have 2 of these a day for showers if water and stuff is scarce. But I can recharge my shower. I ain't charged this, so I need to charge it. But you see that? So it's going to push the water through here. And it's going to heat it up. So I can sit this down in my bag. And I ain't got to worry about splashing myself with water. I got a full functioning shower. Portable. Stick that down in here. It's going to push the water out, and you can turn the nozzle on and off. So I got a hot shower, if nothing else, or warm, not ice cold. And I think this is, whatever 20 liters is. It's 2 gallons, 3 gallons, something. I don't know. Might be 5. I don't know. I think it's 3. Okay. And they're reusable. You dry them out, boom. You ain't got to worry about no mold. Roll them up and put them back in your survival bag. You see? My husband got one for Valentine's Day. He put it straight in his car. I'm trying to tell you, them trenching tools, because if you get trapped in the snow, you need to be able to bust a window, start a fire, do something. If you got to, look, ain't nobody trying to be caught off guard is the thing. You hear me? We don't know what's going to happen, but countries that we call third world countries can live better than us with no power. They know how to do everything. We know how to do nothing. Because everything is electric. And, honey, I don't live like that. And, oh, my God. Okay. Well, they know how to start a fire. And they know what to do to keep it burning. Do you? They know what plants in the wilderness right around them they can eat. Do you? They know what poison ivy and poison oak look like, so they don't be trying to cook that. Do you? They know that big old thing that everybody cuts down that grows real big with the purple flowers on it is Tylenol. Do you? They know that they can take them leaves right out their back porch, that one that I always look prickly that everybody cut down. You need to be saving it because it's natural Tylenol. You can boil it and make it into a tea, or you can take the leaves and wet them and lay them on you. It's a painkiller. And we don't want it in our backyard, but it ain't about to be no Tylenol, so what you gonna do? They know that. We don't. Our shower broke, and I had an excuse to get the camping shower without fighting with my husband. Thanks, Dad. Come on. I told you, gotta make the opportunities, girl. Don't even worry about it. The bark from a willow can be as aspirin, too. Thank you, Steph. You hear me? I just learned you can toss pine cones and they release seeds that are edible. Oh, okay. Yep, we got our dryer lint. We got our packs. Look. And do. We got our dryer lint and our what's the names. And do. Who about to be in here without some fire starters? I got a whole bag. A whole bucket. And it's only me. I only need a little bit. And do. And do. Who about to be cold? It's not me. I'm about to do that. These is dryer sheets and lint, vacuum seal, and is. Who ready? We is. While everybody else been out doing whatever they been doing, we been getting ready. We is not crazy. Who about them to do what? You said I'm ready for this to be over with. I know. I get it. It's just better to be ready. You said I gotta go shopping. Yes, you do. And y'all need to start going to the food banks. Put y'all pride to the side because that's less stuff that you have to buy so that you can buy your survival stuff. You said you can learn a lot over here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. And we talk about this pretty much every week. Every week you're going to hear me say, go get your stuff. If you don't have this, if you don't have that, I feel like a tape recorder. You found it? Good job. Now, please also, if you can, go watch. There's 2 videos, survival and survival, because everything is not on that list because it's so much. Because I had been prepping even before I got on TikTok. I was prepping before the pandemic. So there's things that I bought, but at least you can see them. Screenshots so you know what to get for your list. And I can't tell you how much to get because you know how much family you have. You said things you said was going to happen is playing out now. Thank you, Miss Regina. Y'all heard what Regina said? She said things I told them 2 years ago was happening right now. And we was prepared. Remember I told y'all that? And I ain't trying to say, oh, I told y'all. I'm saying, listen, y'all don't know me from Adam. Some of y'all ain't never met me. But if you love your family, these are things you better be spending your money on. We have people going and getting loans to buy out their stuff. And they have more than enough time to pay it back and still keep buying. You hear me? It's not a game. You got me? It is not a game. God allowed us to know that the water was going to go bad. He allowed us to know that the food wasn't going to be no good. He told us it wasn't going to be no meat. And now what they saying is going on with the meat. 2 years later, what they say? What's going on with the meat? Tell me. What they say? Ever since I watched your lives, I stopped wasting money and start preparing. Baby girl, you make me happy. All the information you talking about is already in the Bible, so your warning is premature. Y'all think it's premature to people that's been here 2 years? It wasn't premature when I told him to go get... Wait. Well, I don't know if you know this. You should probably go back and watch some of my videos, because in February 2022, I told them that the eggs were going to be bad. And within 2 weeks, what did they tell us? They was burning out. They burned over 9 million chickens. They was producing 18 million eggs a day. But you know what we had already did 2 weeks before that? We bought powdered eggs. How about that for premature? And then we knew 2 years ago that the water was going to go bad. So we went and bought all the water filtration systems, and we've had them for 2 years. Now y'all just now found out it's bad. But we've been purifying our water even out of the faucet, cooking with it for over 2 years, because we already knew it was bad. We already knew the meat was going to go bad too. So we went and bought pounds and pounds of canned meat. We already knew the chickens was going to have something going on with them. So we got this. What's that called? What is that? Premature my ass. Boom, 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 boom. And guess how long it's good for? On the shelf. 30 years. Because God told us 2 years ago that the meat was going to go bad. He told us 2 years ago that there wasn't going to be no eggs. He told us 2 years ago that the milk wasn't going to be no good. And so we bought pounds and pounds and pounds of powdered milk. I'd rather be premature than lost after and don't have... Because I believe God. See, the problem with the people that's talking about what's premature is y'all going to try to wait until it's happening to go find it. We already going to have it. And this is why a lot of the Christians are going to have to take the mark, because they not listening like Joseph did. God told Joseph that the famine was coming, and so he prepared so everybody didn't starve. And see, the Christians just keep saying, oh, God already told us it's going to happen. And yet you do nothing. You talk about it, but ain't no work. You ain't spurring on the work, babe. Don't be mad at us because we believe God. And everything that he's told us, honey, we've been prepared for it. There have been people here that have been without power for over a week. And you know what they kids didn't have to do? And you know what they didn't have to do? Worry about setting their house on fire. They didn't have to worry about being in the heat in the summertime because it already ain't no power, because they had these. So as soon as their power went out, you know what they did? They lights clicked on. Their babies didn't have to wake up in the dark. Premature, my ass. Do you understand me? God told us the power was going to go out. And even if I don't got that, look. Who going to be in the dark? Who? God tell you before, not after. The devil wants you to be caught off guard. God always going to let you know what's happening. But if you don't listen because you're so spiritual, you're not earthly good, then you can't help nobody anyway. Well, right now it's being powered by the electricity that goes through my body. And if I keep rubbing my feet on this carpet, it's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter. So I'm charging it with my body. It's actually powered by the electricity that's flowing through me right now. Because if I take my finger off, the light goes out. If I put my finger back on, you see it. So if you got to make your kids run around for 6 hours in the house scuffing their feet, something you told them not to do, at least y'all not going to be in the dark. Plenty of people here done had to use everything that I'm telling you about. They bought it in February of 22 or started buying it. And plenty of people were without power, lost all their food. And you know how they had to cook. But you know why they could cook? You know why they kids didn't have to drive them crazy? Because it wasn't no internet. People done already been using this, baby. Ain't nothing premature. Ain't nothing premature because we already got people in here. Hell, right after they bought them, they had the first 3 months in Michigan. The power went out in a couple other places. All them people was all over without power, and they weren't worried about it because their kids didn't miss a beat. Premature mind. This is why a lot of the Christians gonna have to take the mark because they don't believe God for real. But when you believe God, you get up and you do something about it. Just like Joseph did. God told him 7 years of famine, and he got up and started storing grains. He started drying meat. He started doing whatever it is that they needed to do. And he didn't only feed his province. He fed other provinces. So, I mean, the information comes to you. What you do with it is on you. There was 5 wise and 5 foolish virgins. Which will you be? The ones that's trying to be out in the chaos when people is pushing and running people over with cars and snatching bread and trying to get the... I don't want my people's going through that. I mean, if your pastor don't mind y'all being in danger, that's fine because I know you can't go eat at his house. Because he ain't even preparing. He buying Bentleys, babe. So, but the folks from WOIU, oh yeah, my circle littles don't got to be scared. They don't got to be bored. They got books. They got games. They got everything that they need. They got warm wool blankets. They mamas and daddies can cook for them. They mamas and daddies can take care of them. We got medicine. We got all the stuff we need. If this bad baby shut down today, we got a good 6 months at least before we got to go looking somewhere else. Some folks got 2 to 3 years worth of food. Some people got 2 to 3 years worth of clothes for their children. 2 and 3 sizes up. We're not going to have to worry about sanitary issues. Because we got reusable charcoal pads, honey. Who about to be having to cut up t-shirts? Not us. We can throw these in a bucket with a little bit of cleaning solution. Because we got, what you call that? What's the soap? Castile soap that can be used to clean our house, wash our clothes, wash our body, wash our vegetables. We got plenty of Castile soap, and we making our own soap at that. So we gonna be ready. Period panties plus these. Cause if it ain't no sanitary napkins in the store, what are you gonna do? I'm not waiting till the stores is empty to try to cry out to God and ask him to help me. I'm going to believe what he said in the first place. And get moving. How is it premature? And everything is like the the calves is over there. That's how you know. The Bible say they got eyes but they don't see, and they got ears but they not listening. Every single thing that God said, the phantoms are coming out. That's these aliens showing up. Yes, golden doll. The aliens, everything God said was happening is happening. He said it wasn't gonna be no food. Well, GMO really ain't food because we got watermelons exploding and causing electricity. Guacamole that got electricity flowing through it. So it really ain't no food already, really. And you want to wait until folks is running in stores and running people down and all of that. Ain't nobody doing that. We got solar panel generators, small ones that are portable. So if we need to charge a radio, cook, or whatever we need to do, we got electric things that we can charge. We ain't got to be in here in the dark. I can recharge my light bulbs, set my panels out. Who about to be out here bad? That small solar panel ain't my only one. I got a big one too. We got stuff so we don't have cabin fever. Because ain't going to be no entertainment. So what you going to do unless you got a portable DVD player and some DVDs? How you going to recharge it? How you going to cook? If they hit our power today and everything in your house is electric, what can you use? And how long your meat goes before everything in your refrigerator go bad? Because everybody running to get ice. Everybody running to get dries, and it's only so much gas that's gonna go because everybody gonna be running to get it for their generator. So what you gonna do then when all of that's out? What you gonna do then? Because all these cute little electrical gadgets that make your life easier are gonna be worthless. You can't use your blender. You can't use your microwave. You can't use your air fryer. You can't use all that stuff. So you'll want to go back, like I say, Little House on the Prairie days, and started thinking about how they did all of this stuff that we do without those things. Where was it? People in Texas? It was 100,000 people in Texas last week without power. Over 100,000 people last week in Texas was without power. For what? 7 days? My cousin, 2 years ago, it was 500,000 in Dallas. Oh, excuse me. Almost 1 million people without power. How much of that food y'all think lasted? And how many people you think are without thousands of dollars worth of food, and they only giving you a couple hundred to restock from the Red Cross, $200-300 maybe. You need to. They do make them. They make solar fans. They make solar everything. Still don't want to be ready. Still don't want to be ready. Still don't want to have your stuff together. I mean, you do what you want to. You make your choice, but I don't want to be out here bad. We got, what is it, mortar and pestles, just in case we got to grind some stuff up. What do you recommend travelers do? Find a stable place. It's you just gotta do for your life. Like if you're a mini house person, you gotta prep for your house. Try to, you know what I mean. You're gonna have to downsize, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like because we have we are preparing to be able to be in our house, and we're preparing to leave. We got tents. We got our outside living stuff too. That's why we got these portable sinks and showers and portable toilets. We preparing for both. We know we might not be able to stay in our house, so we want to collect whatever we can, our porta, so we ain't got to be sitting on the ground being all itchy butt. We can dig a hole with our trenching tool, put that portable toilet over it, and be throwing grass and all of that in there. They're on there already. They should be on there already. Because the food dehydrators are on there too. That stuff been on there. That's some of the first stuff I put on there. Yeah. We even got the 10-gallon Mylar bags for water. And that was like, I got 50 gallons worth. And that ain't a lot, but it's only me. That you can fill up in the tub with the water treatments and everything. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we have, yeah, it can be folded up and taken with you. I mean, because you got to think about it. All of this stuff, you only going to need to take, if stuff is happening like that, you only taking what you need. You only taking what you need. You only taking what you need. All of this stuff that we spending our money on. That's why if you're new here, for 2 years, WOYUers, we ain't been doing that. We buy very little things of what we want, and everything else has been survival stuff. It's people that didn't even give their kids Christmas and birthdays, and they didn't even take family vacations because they wanted to stock up and make sure that they had everything they needed for 2 years. For over 2 years, people been prepping. Did I see the video of the store stocking shelves with boxes and chairs to mask the food shortage? Yes. Yeah. But we already knew. We already knew. That's why we been getting this kind of stuff right here. We already knew. Yeah. Yeah, we already knew that. They doing that. Okay, so listen. They doing that with the stock market too. That's why I told y'all it ain't nothing in there. The same thing they doing with the grocery stores to mask it, they're doing that in y'all financial portfolios too. I'm trying to tell you. It is not a game. We not buying stuff like this for no reason. That's why I've been begging the people that come over here to go to the food pantries for 2 years, to go to the churches, because everything is going to help. Everything. Something is better than nothing. Canned food is better than no food. Best thing to do a dry run with no electricity and see what you need to survive. Come on now, for the state, over $1 million. Really? See? Come on. I told y'all we don't want to wait for the news, because if you wait for the news, it's too late. We didn't wait for the news. We did not wait for the news. Once again, Lowe's has Westinghouse solar generators for less than $300 that comes with a solar panel. They also have a large variety of solar generators. Auntie said they got a solar panel at Lowe's for $300. A solar generator that come with your panels for $300 right now. That's a better deal than a bag or some shoes. That's a better deal than a bag and some shoes. Or a $300 date that you expect your spouse to take you on. At least you can run some of the stuff in your house. Hell, an electric skillet if you have to. That's a good thing to have too. If you got a solar generator, an electric skillet, an electric griddle, things like that. Using solar lights has caused my bill to be $79 a month. Okay. The nose will have you looking at the right hand while the left one is hitting. It's that part. Pretty much. And that's why we ain't doing that dumb stuff. Ain't nobody waiting. Ain't nobody waiting. We are not waiting until it happens to do something about it. That sucks. So, I'm excited. To every single person that went ahead and got their stuff, kudos to you. Pats on the back from your TT, niece, mama, cousin, sister-in-law. Okay. Listen. You don't got to get it from Amazon. I tell everybody. People got their stuff from Temu. It's whatever is going to stretch your dollar. Yeah. Whatever is going to stretch your dollar. We got, because it ain't going to be no cell phones. So you're going to need these. Channel mode. Ain't going to be no cell phones. Tower's gonna be down, so how you gonna talk to people? And we got CB radios. Don't we, y'all? And we got CB radios, and we got these. Where is it? We got these for inside the house and these for when we got to go long range. And we need to know what's going on around us. And we got regular radios. These is for the house. Where you at? I need you to come upstairs and do such and such. So you ain't got to be yelling. Because at this time, you might not even want nobody to know you in the crib. So we got these for the house and these for everything else. We'll be at the pantry tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday. Drop that pride and get to the pantry. I can stick the shelves of a girl. Stock your shelves. Come on. Auntie said, y'all better put that pride to the side. She can stock her shelves with the stuff that she get from the food pantry. How will people work if everything is down? Will people... Yeah, ain't none of that stuff about to be going, girl. We about to be living like the folks over there in them other countries. Go watch and see what the people of Ukraine is doing. They in a camp somewhere or trying to find some place to be. All you got to do is think about 10 times worse than the pandemic. Think about 10 times worse than the pandemic. The grocery stores, work, food scarcity, all of that stuff. And they ain't giving out no checks because ain't no money. You said hubby was shocked when he counted our cans of ham. 17 so far. Okay, and ham go a long way. I knew what you meant, Auntie. Sure do. I got me about 4 in there. Don't trip. I got me 4 in there, Auntie. No money either. No, this is going to be a cashless society, baby. We already in a cashless society. Who carry cash now, really? Except for if you going to the strip club. That you paying with your hand. That's what the Bible said. You going to pay with your hand. And now they got that. Amazon One where you scan your hand over. They can turn your money off right now and you can't get to it. And ain't no sense in taking it out because ain't nobody going to take it. It's going to be obsolete. So even if you take all your money out, you're going to have to barter. And you need to have stuff to barter with, like salt, pepper, seasonings, herbs, flour. I saw that hand thing recently from the military. Oh, yes, it's a real thing. Mm-hmm. So it ain't going to matter if you got $1 million. Okay? Kelly, you can fight it, Pumpkin, but it's inevitable. Because this is the thing. You said the digital system was approved through the government and was. That's what that Fed, Gov, whatever it is. We ain't about to be out here bad. That's all. Like I told the people, if you're new here, this is one of the things that I tell the people of WOIU. While money is still valuable, you need to buy the things that are going to be valuable when there's no money. Canned turkey, canned chicken, canned beef, tuna, and salmon. Come on, Auntie. Better spend that $1 million on getting supplies, I'm trying to tell you. Right, Pamela? We saw that today. They got the palm scan in Sam's Club now. It's a good thing to do. Money not going nowhere no time. Yeah, it is. Sorry you don't know, Pumpkin. Sorry you don't know. What do you think Bitcoin is? And bricks. Digital money, Pumpkin. You got to get up on your stuff. Yeah, actually it is. You didn't see all the people in Africa and different... Okay, I'm not about to argue with you. Listen, okay. Do whatever you want to do. Moving on. While money is still available... These are people that's going to be walking around with that mark on their forehead. Hilarious. Poor babies. I know that biometrics... Okay, let me show y'all something. Because I guess y'all think because we talking about it just now that we don't know about it. I'm sure I knew about it before a lot of folks. Because I read this book when I was about 16. No, excuse me, 15. So that was 1995. And you see what's in there. You see what that say. I read this book in the summer of 1995. You see this? You see it? 1995. I knew, Pumpkin. Do you see that? A biometric ID chip? 1995, hun. I already know. Been knowing. You know what else I knew about? Let's see. What's it say here? The revival of the Roman Empire under the guise of the EU. Globalist plans for a one world government. The threat of big government and its assault on your what? Privacy and freedom. All of this is relevant now. We live in a surveillance society and our phone calls are monitored. Oh, the coming economic crash, cashless society, financial conspiracies during the last days, and what? The plans for a national identification system, the mark of the beast. In 1995, and I've been reading it ever since. Oh, I know. That's why I'm here, to help people. It's all happening right now. Liz, you said it. This is why I don't know why people come in here talking crazy. And I read this at 15. I know that it's been out for years. I get it. I had a company and I sold them to people. It was called Protect Your Legacy. You're not telling me nothing I don't know. I don't understand why you keep saying it. And I just told you I already knew over 30 years ago. I already knew. Your point is what? This is what I do. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been telling people about the real ID a very long time. Oh, you said I know you know. Oh, it's for them. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Listen, folks be talking about what happened, but are you ready though? You've known, but did you do anything? If they hit your power today, how much of your food gonna spoil? How much ain't gonna be no good, and where your family gonna be at? How you gonna heat and cool your house? How you gonna cook? Because it's only so much charcoal before everybody buy it and it ain't none moving. I'm not here to argue with people. I'm only talking to the people that's listening. And I guarantee you this, over 1 million people around the world is ready because of what I get up in here and do every day. And that was 2 years ago. So it ain't no telling how many people is ready now. And I'm not just talking about, oh, we got a little bit of food. No, we got water filtration systems. We have potassium iodide just in case they drop some stuff. We got gas masks for everybody in our house. Tents, wool blankets, portable toilets, saline solution to filter our water. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. We don't care. But I guarantee you this, it's over 1 million people for sure around the world that's ready. Because of what I do here every day. I'm not here to argue with nobody, and I don't care if you don't believe it. You just gonna be the people that's out there in the chaos running around. We already been doing our emergency plans. We already been finding the back way so we ain't gotta try to hop on the highway and been stuck. We already got our atlas. We already got our stuff. We are already training our children to sit in closets and be quiet for 30 minutes straight just in case somebody kick our doors in. We already ready. We got 5-year-olds that are learning to sit for an hour quietly, not make no noise, because it might be a whole week. There could be an invasion. And your bad kids ain't even going to be able to sit down and be quiet, get everybody killed, babe. We already been working on our stuff. We ain't worried about who believe and who don't and who know. We don't care. We got our stuff, though. Our babies ain't got to be in the dark. They ain't got to be thirsty. They ain't got to be hungry. They ain't got to be cold. Period. Do whatever you want to do with yours. See if they can eat all them expensive bags y'all buying off the internet and all those cute little outfits and stuff. Guess that'll make for a good soup. Go have some Da Vinci bacon. We don't care. Do whatever you want to do. Right. Jordan pancakes and Balenciaga biscuits. Balmain bread. And right. Prada paninis. Come on. Wonder how tasty those are going to be. Gucci gravy. Come on, Sean. Come on. Come on. Come on. Balmain bread. Go on and let me know how that tastes. Because we got yeast. We got flour. We got cornmeal. We got coconut flour. We got all kind. Hermes ham. Come on now, Hermes ham. A Nike shoe sandwich. Right. Jordan jam. I like it. You want some Jordan jelly on your Gucci bread, baby? Because that's what y'all... You said Gucci gravy is crazy. Right. We gonna have real gravy. They gonna have... Because we got, freeze-dried sausage crumbles. So we can really have breakfast and biscuits and gravy. Gucci goulash. Come on. We got it. Prada pancakes. You said I'll have the Versace lettuce. Okay. Oh. We do not care. Nuh-uh. Not Louis Vuitton lasagna. Not Louis Vuitton lasagna. Hilarious. Louis Vuitton lasagna. Right. We don't care. Because all that stuff ain't... The Bible says that a piece of bread, Jules, a piece of bread is going to be worth more than rubies and diamonds or jewels or gold and silver. A piece of bread. So if the Bible tell me, and where does one... So where does one start? I have 2 videos on YouTube, Survival and Survival 2.0. And I go through a list of this stuff, this kind of stuff, all your, like this is a portable water filtration system, right? We have water tablets to put down in the water to purify our water. This is a portable system that you can break down, but it filters 6,000 gallons of water, so you can stack this and take it with you wherever you're going, but it'll purify your water. Baby, we've been working on it. We got wood burning stoves. Like our grandma and them used to have. They have portable ones that are about this big now, where you can cook on top and heat and stoke the fire and all of that. We got stuff like this, where you can buy cases and cases of butane and have them. So maybe you only use this for frying your chicken or whatnot. I don't know, or heating water or whatever. But if they hit your power and everything in your house is electric, you can't use nothing. You just got this one. Good job. For people with bigger families, they have 2 eyes. So if you got more than 4 people in your house, it might be smart to get the one that has the 2 eyes on it, so you're able to cook, maybe fried chicken, and it's not going to take as long. We got cast iron skillets and do got plenty of cast iron grates, because them little cheap pots ain't about to do nothing. They gonna burn. You said people with gas stoves. Well, not really, because you need electricity to push the gas. They pump it. They pump it. Right? It's meters that read that. And that's how they can turn your gas off and turn it on. Right? It used to be just free flowing, but now there's pumps. And those pumps are run by electricity. I heard the saddest thing last week in Cuba, people were eating mop rags. You mean a place where they don't have no money yet? You mean a place where they woke up and the whole country couldn't access their money? Oh, it just made the news this morning. Oh, okay. In Palestine, they're eating grass right now. Oh, okay. Premature, though, I guess. So when people were saying, ain't nobody about to be standing in no line at no food banks, I guess you'll be outside eating grass for real then. Still want to wait for the news to tell you? Still want to wait till it's on the news? You said dirt cookies? Listen. I just want to know who's happy you got your stuff. Anybody happy you went ahead and start going to the food banks and start getting your stuff together and stop blowing money on dumb stuff like $300, $400, $500 meals and all of this old weird stuff? If you got kids, your kids do not have to be scared. You don't have to take the risk of being taken away from your kids because you have to go out into the chaos and go get anything. Hey, I sent my people the video of the stores closing. I said, pay attention. They said people shopping online. I said, okay. Girl, I don't got nothing else to say. I done told everybody, like, I mean, your kids thought you was crazy. I bet you they don't think you crazy now. And even if they do, it's all right. Because, baby, we going to be crazy and full, crazy and warm, crazy not sitting in the dark. Solar generator with at least one AC outlet can plug with one electrical stove top. Come on. Yeah, we got food dehydrators. You can dehydrate everything. Meat, potatoes, onions, and then you just pour water. It's one big one in here, and I got 3 in the kitchen. A lot of stores is closing, and people still don't believe. Yep. Yes, Brendan. That's why y'all need to be getting y'all stuff. Yes, they gonna be trying to eat people. And that's why I got my zombie slayer stuff. Thank you, Auntie Lisa. Ain't this what you want to lie zombies with? Something like this? You got to take the head off of them, don't you? I got my zombie slayer stuff already. You hear me? Couple of them. Thank you, Auntie Sandra, for my samurai swords. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for my 48-inch Thundercat sword. And then y'all know I got Crocodile Dundee just in case I gotta cut down some shrubs and stuff. You know, she cuts down shrubs and things. You know? And then I just went and got her sister. Because I felt like she might be lonely. And so we got us another zombie slayer too. Huh? We got us another zombie slayer for just in case. Oh. You ain't about to eat me. Auntie, I got it on Amazon. Amazon. Yeah, you need some zombie slayers too. Several. Because bullets is going to run out. Regulators, mount of it. Regulators! Mount said it. Do I have a video on dehydration? No, but YouTube has a gazillion. That's where I learned. We ride at dawn don't play with me. Don't play with me. I gotta go take this. Mari said I gotta go take it and get it and take it and get it together. Make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do for me. You said we about to go. We about to go. We about to go. We about to go. We about to go hunt us some. You said we better go do what? Huh? We better go hunt us some zombies. We ride at dawn. You said it. Who about to be out here bad? Nigga, if I gotta use this whip to rope a nigga, I will. And drag it. Look. Ooh, don't break nothing. And wrap this damn thing around your neck and run. Nigga, who about to be out here bad? Not me. What? Drag your butt up in a tree. Sit down somewhere and get from over here. That's what you're going to need to do. You said, yes, my brother has 2 of them. Come on, Miss Austin. It's not a game. Folks is worried about the wrong stuff. Because if they lock us in, who you going to see anyway? You said Holly Berry could never. Come on, listen here. They did not put all these end of the world movies out for nothing. They are warning you. Obama did us a solid for real. Raise your hand if you think Obama did us a solid by putting out Leave the World Behind. He did us a solid. For real, for real. Don't forget your boat robbing in the hood. That part. I know I just talked about you, Maury. I just said I gotta go get it. What's the name? And then he popped up. That's how he be popping up. You hear me? Maury pops up as soon as we say his name. And we do like this, and that nigga be poop, and he be right there. You rang. I just talked about you. I just put the bow back, and you popped in here. He said, tickle, tickle, tickle. Move your nose. I don't know how to make it wiggle like that, but that's what he be on. You know what's so crazy? That people are still asleep. You summoned that part. You know, so if y'all went back and watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, did y'all see a lot of our demon names in them shows? They use real demon names in them shows. Yeah, it's a real thing. Ain't that crazy how all the names in our demon book and Charmed. Come on. And the show Evil. They like, and y'all be like, what the? So they've been telling us the whole time. Like you said, genie in a bottle. Well, we know that from our Arabian Nights, supernatural as well. Come on, Angela. From Arabian Nights, that's a thing. They're spirits now. Don't they still do that in the islands with the bottles? Ain't that why the bottles be hanging? In the places where they do voodoo and hoodoo? You watched Hellboy? I told you. I ain't even watched the new episodes of Evil either. Good job. Oh, shoot. Oh, you didn't turn into a Game of Thrones? Girl, I'm waiting for the new one. It'll be out in a couple weeks. I cannot wait. What? It'll be out, what, the 22nd of June or something? I cannot wait. Evil is. You said I'm hooked. Oh, yeah, it gets better every time you go back and watch it, too. The Dresden Files? Okay. Your Dictionary of Demons came today. That makes me excited, y'all. You watching 30 Coins? Yes. 30 Coins. What's the other one that we watched with the island with the angel? Yeah, it's a new Game of Thrones coming out. Like the 22nd of July or June or something. You've been waiting on your husband to start Evil. It's a trip. You just bought the book series Game of Thrones for $5. Dang. You got a deal. Yeah. You got a real deal. Midnight Mass. That's what it was called. Yep. House of Dragons is June 16th. Okay. Okay, I knew it was coming, girl. Me either. I saw that. I said, oh. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. Yeah, I won't watch that. I can't get into stuff like that. Some of that stuff is just, it be too much. It gotta be as close to real as possible, and that kind of stuff does not tickle my fancy. Who cloned Tyrone? What's the one Jay-Z did? I can't watch that stuff. Hello. So, yeah. I'm proud of y'all. Yeah. Well, whatever, House of Dragons or whatever it is. Yeah, I know it's something, June something. And I'm waiting. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So I love Game of Thrones. The Book of Clarence. That's it. You said you finishing up Evil? You didn't know Morpheus was a form of Botox? Come on, Dorian. And that's where they get morphine from, too. Uh-huh. The sleep man and morphine makes you sleep. That's what they use to put you to sleep in a lot of your, what's the names? Surgeries. Uh-huh. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Yeah. All of our medicine is named after a spirit, believe it. They supposed to have a new Twilight movie. Ooh. And will. Oh, it's the daughter. I think the daughter is grown now, right? Or something. And Morpheus was trying to get Neo to wake up. Oh, okay. Ooh, wait. Ain't it crazy when your eyes is actually open how much you can really see? I don't know when it's coming out exactly. You probably can. It's a makeup brand called Morphe. No, Sasha. What? It's a new movie called Terror 2. Look at y'all. Ready to do y'all research. Y'all probably gonna be nerdy enough to take you a pen and pencil in there to the movies so you can take notes. Look at y'all. I'm so proud. Oh, okay. It's based off the new book. Okay. Listen. You said, and is today. It's teaching me how to fight the devil and demons. Yeah. Evil. Let me ask y'all this, and then I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Evil put you on. I'm almost done with Set the Captives Free book. Laura. And did you watch Evil, Laura? Because if you read He Came to Set the Captives Free and then watched Evil, did y'all not see it? If you read He Came to Set the Captives Free, is that not what's going on in this P. Diddy trial? Did that book not open you up to what's going on in the hospitals right now? Make you think a little bit differently about just trusting the hospital staff, don't it? Huh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, I binge watched it too. You know they got the 4th season on seasons 3 and 4 on what is it called? What we been watching it on? It started with a P. Seasons 3 and 4 is on what is it called? Plex. Right. Thank you. It's on Prime and Paramount. Okay. Paramount Plus, that's right. I couldn't think of it. Thank you, family. You finished Evil Friday? Which seasons? Because you know it's 3 and 4 is on Paramount too. They just started. I ain't even went back and I've only watched one episode of season 4, and it's the final season. Because you didn't get to see it last night. Yes, Evil has season 3 and 4. I started watching it. Don't tell me, Sean. I done already started watching it, girl. Girl. Paramount is on 3 and 4. Yeah, everybody was asking me everybody said they wanted one last night. When I think about my books, I touch my shelf. Sarah bought me this. Yeah, I said I'm gonna wear this so she can see it. And everybody's like, and it's soft too. Oh yes. When I think about my books, I touch my shelf, and I do. When I think about my books, I just come and run my hands along it and just touch everybody. It makes me all excited. Y'all do it too now. That's why y'all want the shirt, because y'all walk past y'all books and just touch them. Don't let nobody else touch them either. Only y'all can touch them. Why Evil? Because it shows you a lot about real life. Oh, yes, I get excited, honey. We have BGs over here, and that's not bubble guts. Bookgasms. We definitely do. If you've ever touched an amazing book, I don't. My books are in my bed. Come on. And they make your toes wiggle, make you feel all tingly inside and stuff when you rubbing on the leather and smelling in the... Yes, honey. It's a real thing. You said yes. Let you get a new book. But you be like, wait a minute, hold on. Smiling every time I look at them. I'm trying, and ain't that what you do when a man or a woman can make you get to your point? You just smile at them every time you see them. You said, yep, I sleep with my books. And do. You said, I can't breathe. It's a real thing over here. When we get new books, oh God. You don't want to be bothered with nobody. You just want to sit in there and smell it and look at the pages and inspect it and everything. You don't let nobody else touch it but you. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing. And dude, listen. And don't. No, I don't like to let stuff like that go into my world. I live alone. Me too. But it's going into your... Okay. You have to understand that you're seeing it every day. You know that, right? You're dealing with it every day. You are dealing with people. It just basically physically shows you the spiritual realm and how it's working. So if you got kids or grandkids that are fighting mental illness, it's a good show to watch because now you'll understand what they're telling you. I can't force you. But, I mean, you're living it. Got anybody in your family that got mental illness? They live in what's on that show. Good job, Miss Vonda. Good job. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. God got you. God got you. I'm telling you. You'll see. Yeah. You can't fight back in the dark. I'm trying to tell you. And folks, that's the problem, though. I mean, the enemy's been able to run through our lives because we don't know what he look like. How you gonna fight an enemy you don't even know how he move? It's a real thing. But it ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? But I want to understand, if the Bible says we fight against, not against flesh and blood, that part. Come on, bro. You know how we do around here. We'll get a weak thing in a minute and get what I need out of it, and then no, you can't get no more money off my card. But we don't fight against flesh and blood. So if you don't understand how to fight spiritually, or you don't even know how your spiritual enemy works, how will you fight them? You cannot. And they gonna overcome you every time. It's okay. You're welcome. Principalities and wickedness in high places. Come on. Paramount is free if you have Walmart deliveries. I love this family, honey. We do not care about trying to help somebody. Save $1, baby. And do. If you got Walmart deliveries, Paramount Plus is free. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. I did see that too. Yes. You're welcome. So now y'all can watch it. And all the other stuff we've been watching. You said, oh, I got Walmart deliveries. Thank you. I need to go on it because I order from them all the time. So is it better to just pay, what is it, the $59 or whatever? Oh, Pumpkin. I love you, Justice. You know y'all my babies. You already know. This what we here for, girl. Thank you. This is the thing. That's why I told y'all this. If you've been here with me for 2 years, I told y'all this is not going to be the normal social media. Is this the norm? If you've been here 2 years, is this normal social media platform for you? Y'all got other social media platforms. Are there other places where you go and everybody is helpful and is kind? Now, there might be. I don't know. But for the most part, I ain't seen it. We learn something new here every single day, several things. We're learning about ourselves. We don't care about giving out no information and always trying to help somebody save some money and get to where they can get something, not for free like hustling, but where it's available. We done been able to help people get money with their OTC cards, so where they getting, some people getting $300 a month extra income just by being here and learning. It's been people that have been able to take their OTC card and now the money that they was paying on their light bill, They've been able to take that 100 or 200 or 300 or whatever they state give out and go buy their survival stuff. And they start going to the food banks. So where they didn't think, if you get EBT, you can get Prime for $6.99 and can. Thank you, Miss Nikwa. And can. The OTC card is from your insurance company. And you got to sign up, and depending on how many people is in your house got insurance, they give out a certain amount for prescriptions, but you can use it to pay your bills. Just look up OTC and then your state, and they'll tell you where to go get it. I've got more knowledge and wisdom and love from here than any other place. Man, it makes me excited. My mama just racked up with her OTC card on food. Come on, Indu. I told y'all, my thing is not to brag about how much I paid. It's to brag about how much I saved, hon. You can brag about how much you paid. I'm about to brag about how much I saved. We are not the same. I don't want to tell nobody I paid $5,000 for nothing. You know how much I can get for $5,000? It damn sure ain't about to be on no bag. You can damn near buy a tiny house for $5,000. A nice one. Listen, I'm just grateful that God is over here with us. I'm grateful that y'all had an ear to hear. I'm grateful that y'all got up and y'all didn't just talk about it. Y'all spurred on the action like the Bible talks about. Every time I come home from an Aldi haul, I make Joe listen to how cheap it was as he watches me put it away and do. And let me tell you about this. And babe, guess how much money I saved? So we got money to go buy all of our other stuff that we need for when this world is ending. Ain't nobody playing. We got babies that took their OTC cards. They was pregnant. And they went and bought all their babies' wipes and diapers and baby lotion. When you go to the grocery store and to the CVS's and stuff, and you see that yellow OTC, that means you can use your OTC. We done all seen it. When you go into the stores and when you go into the pharmacies and stuff, Walmart, it says OTC right there. That means you can use that card to buy that. Hello. And each one of your family members, I think, get one. Whoever's got the insurance. So if they're giving out $50 or $100 every month, every state is different. Some people only give out $30. But $30 times 4 can pay a big chunk of your light bill. Or buy some diapers and wipes or alcohol pads and things like that. Whatever you need to be putting in your thing. Thank you. I told y'all we was going to have a productive place. You just go online, Kimmy. Just go online. Type in OTC. Just type in OTC and your city, and it's going to give you everything you need to do, or call your insurance company and ask them. Because I know some states give out $110 a month per person, but you only get it every 3 months. So like my daughter, OTC, yeah. So she got 3 people in her house. That'll be $330 a month on her OTC card. But they only give it out, I think, every 2 or 3 months. You don't want an extra $900 every 3 months. It's everywhere. You just got to check. Listen, y'all, that's why we said you have to type in OTC and then check your state. And you might not, you might got to go looking. You might, yeah, right. Shine, girl. Listen, I was about to say you might have to go seeking and finding and looking through there now. Might not just be the first one. And you took the words out my mouth. Y'all know me too damn well. You already knew what I was, you already knew. It's okay. It's all right. Well, go check it out. You already knew what I was about to say. Y'all know we didn't spend too much time together, damn it. I'll be right back. We didn't spend too much time together. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. That's crazy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to go take me a bath. I got a little bit of running around I need to go do today, so I'll probably get on later. I'm not gonna say for sure, but I probably will get back on later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a real thing. So I love y'all, and I want to tell every single person that comes here and shares information so that everyone else can get, like, even they told us about a vegetable program. They still in here? What's the vegetable program where you go and if you buy from like those little fruit stands and if you get like EBT, they double the money. They even have grocery stores in every city where like when you buy a certain amount of groceries, they like little mom and pops, but they be on that program and you can go in there with your little tickets or they give you like for every dollar you spend, they give you $1 and you don't have to have no money. They do it at farmers markets too, but they have grocery stores. You just got to find them where like your fruits and vegetables, or you can use it to buy dairy products, things like that. They give you the money back. So if you find, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a program and it's everywhere. And I think even if you spend cash, they do it too. I don't know for sure, but there's ways where you can multiply the food that you're getting and stretch the food. You know what I mean? You ain't always got to ball out. That ain't a flex to me to have to say how much you spent. I like to get a lot for a little bit. That's a flex to me. And I still got some money in my pocket. Now I got to go re-up and do all this so crazy stuff just to keep trying to live like that. That's stupid. We going to live within our means. Some states have vouchers you can get for the family markets when you have WIC and EBT. That's what I'm talking about. One of our families is in a city and she messaged her that the church is giving away food, so I'm going Wednesday. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about right there. That kind of stuff. Yes. 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 And we going to make sure our peoples eat. We going to make sure our peoples is good. We going to do that around here. Everybody else be trying to do whatever. I want to make sure that we have as much information. The Bible says my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Everybody talking, but what is they saying? And are the words that they are set? Are the words that they're saying valuable? Everybody can talk about something. You said I'm on OTC now. Thank you. Thank you. Every little bit is going to help right now, because if you can spend that money to get the things you need, now you got money to go get gas masks. You have to check and see, Tammy. Y'all got to do your research. Just go look in. All you got to do is type in OTC and your thing. I'm sure they have it for all different types of insurance. You just have to look. I don't know exactly for everybody's. You just have to look and see. And we got people all over the country that are using it now. So definitely call or get online and see. Because I know some states, like she said, someone said you can get up to $300 a month depending on your state. Some people it's only $50. Some people it's only $30. But that's still money that you didn't have to spend that you could use for something else. Good job. Yeah, it's better than nothing. And you got to think it's per person in your house. So if you got 5 people, you see what I'm saying? And people been buying their babies diapers, wipes, all kinds of stuff. Sanitary napkins, medicine, all of that stuff. Some go through your insurance company. Okay. It's the OTC card. And then California. You got to do the research, Pumpkin. I don't know. If you type in OTC card insurance, it should come up. You're going to have to look. This is a place where you have to seek and find over here. We don't give out all the answers. We just give you the seeds and you got to grow them. Because I don't know everybody's state. We're not all in the same place. So every state has a different way for you to do it. You're just going to have to look and keep checking or call the back of your insurance card. That might be the easiest thing. Yeah, but we don't spoon feed information. We want you to go looking, because then if you find it, you can help everybody else around you. And then you'll be able to explain to people where to go get it and all of that. Yeah. Okay. So. Whew, I'm about to go take me a bath because it's hot. And I'll probably see y'all a little bit later. Okay. Okay. Probably not no time soon, Vonda. Did you just hear that girl say them people they had to clean the plane because everybody got off throwing up? And they tried to say that was from 2018 when Vanilla Ice just said the same thing. And I said, I don't believe that, but whatever. And now, a week or two later, they just had the same thing happen. So I probably won't be traveling nowhere. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have classes on YouTube too. If you like this class, we got over 1,000 just like this online. It's CERCATROVA22.com. That's where you want to become a part of WOIU. Welcome. I'm your dean. I don't look like it today, but I'm your dean, CERCA TROVA. That means seeking you shall find. 22 is spiritual light. So if you enjoyed this class and you want to know more, go on over to YouTube. We over there. I'm the dean. I just don't look like it today. But we have over 1,000 classes. We're breaking down the Bible, studying ancient history, all kinds of things. It's pretty great. And we laugh until we pee normally. I'm just tired today. Yes, we definitely will. You know, I pray for y'all. I definitely pray for y'all. Yes. You always want to pray God's will be done. Because our will and God's will don't be the same. Listen, I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good day. It's hot. I'm about to go get in the tub, so I can go do this running around real quick. I really don't even want to leave my house. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I love y'all. Always pray God's will be done, because what we think we want ain't always what God's will is. And sometimes we cause people to have to suffer longer than they have to. I love y'all. See y'all later.